a rather slow week, I guess, and go, oh yeah, I remember I wanted to make that. I wanted to put that as a saying or do something for that. So good morning and welcome to another studio vlog with me, Carolyn from Crafting with Glorious Purpose, where here we make unique and custom gifts for you and for that someone special. This week we are gonna have a rather slow week, I guess. We launched our collection on Saturday, haven't heard anybody. I've gotten no orders on it, so it's not unusual. I don't get anything the first day or the first weekend that it comes up, so we're fingers crossed that it makes its way through. I've gotten a lot of views on Instagram. I've got at least 90 new people on my website, so people are looking, but I guess maybe not interested after all. So I guess we'll see how the week goes, but so far it's been pretty quiet. As you could see at the beginning of this video, we completed our order for Jessie, and I thank you, Jessie, for your order. She got 15 decals for her son for the baseball team. So we will be delivering that to them today. I will be applying the decal to theirs, and then they're giving them to the other families to apply to their helmets as well. So that will be taken care of and checked off the list and shipped today. I have some admin work to do that I've been kind of putting off, but I want, obviously I have some stuff and some receipts and stuff I need to put in, so I got that ready to go. I did want to take a look at my inventory for the upcoming markets. So I'm good for, I believe, the moon markets, the sunflower soiree, and the one for the fall is going to be a bigger show. So I want to kind of look and see what I have, what I'd like to make, and start getting and weeding that and weaving it in as I have pockets of time. So I'd like to look and see what towels I have. I will be bringing my hand towels. I do have some. Every once in a while I'll jot something down in my book. I kind of have to go through this and see where I wrote things down and go, oh yeah, I remember I wanted to make that. I wanted to put that as a saying or do something for that. So I do want to look at that, and I also want to try to make some new dog bandanas as well, that are just evergreen ones, not themed to anything, just so that I have a little more of an inventory of the over-the-collar ones. And I think I'm pretty set with the tie ones. So I think that's going to be my goal this week, is to kind of go through each of my groups and see what I can put in, what I can add. I do have not a whole lot this week that I can think of. I'm sure things will come to me, but for right now, I'm going to try to concentrate on doing that. This week I will be in the office working the early shift. I'm on call this week, so I will be in from 9 to 6. So I had the extra hour in the morning. But I also needed to switch my Friday, Saturday, Sunday with someone because they were going on vacation and they needed somebody to swap. So I swapped with my week. And I needed to swap for this weekend because I have my nephew's birthday party. So I want to kind of clean things up. It's going to be a shorter week, so it's a good thing that I'm not going to be over busy, but I will break in as I can with any things that we'll be working on, and hopefully it will be something interesting enough for this content, because I have nothing planned out for this week, so we'll see how this goes. So I will catch you around lunchtime, and I will show you applying the decal to the baseball helmet and getting that order crossed off the list. Good morning and happy Wednesday. So today I didn't film yesterday, didn't do anything yesterday, did some errands at lunch, and kind of hit the ground running on Monday or on Tuesday morning at work. So I did, while I was out running errands yesterday, come across something I thought might be really cool. So was at the Dollar Tree and found this little guy. They had it in pink and they had it in green, so I of course picked up the green. But it's a USB little vac, mini vac. Like, look at this little guy. He's too cute. So it has a little power button here, and then the top part here is where you open it to dump it. I haven't tried it out yet. It's got a pretty darn long cord, I'll tell you that. So I'm going to plug it into my laptop and see how it works, because I haven't tried it out yet. So give me 1 second. I need my adapter because my laptop is not USB-A. All right, so let's plug this bad boy in and let's see how it works. Let's work. It is picking up, I don't have a lot of debris on my desk, but it did pick up a couple little things. I don't think that it has a whole lot of suction, but what I bought it for was whenever I'm doing, you know, if there's glitter or, you know, cut up little pieces of vinyl, and there's always like paper shreds and stuff everywhere. So I was going to give that a shot and see if that works for picking up little things. Actually, what I could do, let's put it to the test. All right, so this is my dispenser for my pencil sharpener. So I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of debris here on Let's see what it picks up. If it picks up these bigger chunks of pencil shavings or what. So we did. I'm actually surprised. The only thing is it does come out the end if you hold it upside down. So there's that. You might want to do the suction and then turn it off while it's facing up, because it does not sit in a basket. It just sits in this open part. So when you open it, you probably have to cover the bottom so that it doesn't fall out of the hole when you dump it, but not too shabby. It did kind of smear some of the shavings on my table, so I'm gonna have to wipe it off, but it did pick up all the little pieces, so this will come in handy. You know, it was $1.25, why not? It was it was in front of it's not in front of, but on the side of the registers at my Dollar Tree. They had it next to the little mini garbage can. And if you have one, you know what I'm talking about. So yeah, just thought I'd let you know. It turned out to be a pretty good purchase. We'll see how long it lasts. And I'm not quite sure what you would do to replace the filter. It looks like you could put something on there. It looks like a coffee filter, actually. So it does look like the band comes off, so you could put something else on there. So we'll have to keep an eye out like what would be a good thing to replace that with. But all in all, not too shabby. Haven't really done much other this week other than maybe put some things away. I did pick up some more of the outdoor grade vinyl so that I could try testing out a couple decals and things for upcoming shows, but you know, nothing yet other than still in the doodle stages. So I've been pulling out the sketchbook and doing some doodles, and figured I could try drawing some of that tonight at karate and seeing if I could come up with something I like and give that a shot. So I will check in with you later. It may not be today and it may not be tonight, but I am off on Friday. We're going for a birthday party camping weekend, and then we've got vacation coming up. So I think I told you guys before we're going to Tombstone, Arizona. So I am ecstatic. I will bring you guys along for that little ride, and yeah, should be fun. Hello everybody, and welcome to Thursday. So excuse the crazy hair. I have cars and sunroof open hair. Went out for lunch, met my husband for lunch, which was awesome. Didn't film the last couple days because really haven't done anything. I am mostly in the preparing stages, so I'm trying to doodle some stuff and get ideas made for how I want to proceed with filling up my booth for my upcoming big shows. So I'm kind of toying with the idea of some different decals. I realized I don't really have any for plants. So I found our Michaels, and I don't know if they're discontinuing it or if it's just our Michaels, because our Michaels is a little smaller. It just opened up this past, I think it was March or April, and we have a bigger one maybe 15 minutes from here that has fabric and all the other stuff, and this one doesn't yet. I know that they're working on adding more things, so maybe they're getting rid of some things in this one to make room for it, because it's in a strip mall. It's a smaller location, but they were getting rid of like all of their Oracle vinyl, like their sheets of like 651. were marked down to clearance. So I picked a few up to have on hand in some colors that I might be able to use for some decals for upcoming shows. And I actually, their Caesar holographic was on sale I think it was buy one, get one free, or I forget what it ended up being. So I actually did this. I don't know if you can see it. I don't have anything black to put it on. Maybe it'll show up on this. Yeah. So, and I started weeding it, and it weeded okay. There were a couple spots where it got caught and it ripped, so I think I'm going to have to thicken up the lines a little bit, but I wanted something really nice and delicate to put as a window cling that had plants on it. So it looks really cool when you put it over black or on the vinyl and see it through the window, and then it has this like metallic holographic. So I'm going to keep working on that, but I had some other designs that I had written down that I think I might want to do for that, but haven't really put any into fruition yet. So I am going to think about that. I'm off tomorrow. We're going to be going camping for the weekend, just one night, and coming back the next day. So we rented a little cabin, so we'll see how that goes. Pretty excited for a little overnight stay. And then the following week, we're going to be getting things ready for our vacation, which is going to be super exciting. So, not a fan of flying, even before the whole 9/11 issues, but yeah, I am all about driving in the car. I'm not afraid of heights. I'm not afraid. I just don't like being in a steel tube with people. And yeah, I understand the whole, it's easier to be in a car and have just as many, I forget what they say, like the percentages are more in a car than being in a plane, but I'm not a fan of it. It's just, I hate every part of being at the airport, having to go through TSA and all that. It's just too much. But I don't like checking bags either, so I'm packing everything in one carry-on. And I did that when we went to California. I went with a carry-on and I made it work for a week. So this will be no different for a few days. But yeah, so we have our next market will be on the 9th of July. So that gives me very little time to kind of get things prepped. So I'm hoping maybe next week to do a quick table layout for Moon, only because this one is a little broader. I don't really have to follow too much because I'm usually the crafter that's there, so I don't have to worry about direct competition with anybody selling something that I already have. So I can be a little more lax on what I bring, and so if I wanted to bring something that I don't currently have when I signed up, it's not a big deal because I don't make candles. Most of it's food and products like that, like candles, and there was a couple other small crafters there, but they didn't do any of the stuff that I did, like stickers and decals and towels and things like that. So I am the standout, hopefully for a good reason, not bad. But I'm going to try to do a tablescape so it's a little bit different. I do have my banner this time and a couple other new additions to my tent so that I can look a little different for the people that do frequent there often. And next week they do have a market, so I might go just to kind of be an observer to see how things, if anything's changed. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it. So that will be when we get back from vacation. So hopefully we do well, and we will, we have 2 more for Moon Market that we'll be doing as well during the year. So one in August and one in September, and looking forward to it. I like doing those markets. It breaks up the week, and it's not a Saturday type deal. It's just a Wednesday night. So with it being Wednesday, you know, you don't have to worry about, you know, multiple shows being happening the same Saturday or taking up your Saturday, so then you don't have your weekend. So it's nice to having a break up in between there. So that will be my July show, and yeah, I will bring you along for that. But yeah, hopefully a tablescape will help me figure out how I want to lay things out. If I want to do 1 6-foot, and I'll probably have it so that I can do 1 6-foot just in case it rains, so I don't have to deal with all that in the rain, because it is a rain or shine event. Or I could do the 2 6-foots, which is what I normally do. Sometimes my location might change when I go there. Usually I'm in the bottom lot, and if they put me between people, then I can't do the one that when I'm on an end, I do the L shape, but I put it so that the tables are out front. If I can't do that, then I'm probably just going to do the 1 6-foot if they put me in a place that I can't put a second table. Because I find that if the L goes inside the booth, people just don't stop in. I think it's because they feel like if they're in there, they have to buy something, or if they're in there, they have to engage with you. And I don't, you know, I'm fine with saying hello to everybody. If you say hello back, that's great. I'm not going to sit there and berate you and say, look at all my stuff, buy this. So I get it. Some people just don't want to talk to you, and that's all good. So I think having 2 different layouts in my head and planned out for whatever scenario may come, you know, the wind will be the biggest challenge, which is it usually is in the summer months, especially with the rain. So yeah, so I really don't have anything else for you for this week. Tomorrow is going to be a running around and getting things packed for camping, so I won't be doing anything here in the studio, and I don't see me doing anything tonight either. So I'm going to end the vlog here and catch you possibly next week. Next week is going to be packing for vacation and a lot of craziness, so I don't know that I'm going to do much in that aspect. So I might try to do something a little more out of the box for next week and see what we get. But we will catch you then. I hope you have a great week, and we'll see you soon.